to another wonderful show of Positive, done right here at the Queen School by members of the Queen School. Remember to view us via YouTube at the Queen School JA. Today we have another past student here with us, Fabiana Ellison. Fabiana, welcome to Positive.
Thank you, Miss.
Hello, guys. All right, Fabiana, how have you been? That's the most important thing, because for those of you who don't know, Fabiana graduated in the COVID-19 era, right? We can call it that. So she's just a recent graduate here of the Queen School, 5th form. So how have you been?
I've been good. It was kind of hard at first because I was excited to graduate, but we never got to, physically graduate. But we had a virtual meeting and it was good. It has been good.
Great. And what have you been doing with yourself?
I am going to the Caribbean Maritime University, and I am pursuing a degree in cybersecurity and digital forensics.
Cybersecurity and digital forensics. A little different. Not what I saw you in, because Fabiana loves the arts, she loves dancing, she loves music, she loves drama. That's where we always saw her here at school on a stage, right? So that's interesting. How is that going?
It's been good. It is kind of different from what I've been doing before because, I am the art student, but I felt like I needed a change, something different, and I was always good with computers, so I think that is a feel for me.
All right, so let's get to know Fabiana. When you did GSAT, did you pass for Queens?
No, I was a transfer student.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
Basically, I was going to a school in Portmore before, and incident happened that everyone knows of. Basically, a video came out. It kind of took a toll on me because of the environment I was in. It happened there, and
just 1 second. So a video came out while you were in what form at the previous school?
I just went into grade 9.
Okay, so you're a grade 9 student.
Yes.
A video came out. What kind of video, if you don't mind me asking?
It was a video of sexual content.
Okay. With you in it?
Yes, I was in it.
Okay.
And it took a toll on me and my mother because basically everybody had something bad to say. I was told by the principal of my school that he did not feel like that was the environment that I belonged in anymore. He didn't actually say he's kicking me from the school, and I never went to the board or anything, but he told my mother that he did not think that was the environment for me. It was really hard on her because we had just transitioned to grade 9. She just paid school fee, she just bought new uniforms, new books, all of those stuff. So it was really hard for her, but she tried her utmost best. She did what she had to do as a mother, and she made sure that I was okay and I got the best of the situation. It became a court matter with the boy and I never knew that it would be a court case. Honestly, I thought it would be just a regular thing like every other girls that got exposed before me, but probably because I have law enforcement in my family, they took it a bit serious. So I had to go to court, I had to do a case.
Was he older than you?
Yes, he was older.
Okay, that's why it became a court matter. Understand?
Probably.
Yes, not probably. It's because older in terms of what?
He was 1 year older than me.
So how old was he?
I was 14, he was 15.
Okay, but you were underage still?
Yes, I was underage. So what they did was they basically, they had charged him with distribution, child pornography, all of those stuff.
Wow.
Basically, and in the time of when it happened, he was supposed to come to the office because I really think they charged him because when he was supposed to come there to give a statement, because they have to give a statement, he basically, his friends threatened my mother.
Wow.
Yes.
This is somebody you went to school with also?
No.
Or he was from a different...
He was going to a different
Okay.
school. So he threatened my mother, and basically he was saying that your daughter do what she do, blah blah blah, and the video come out, so she have to go deal with the consequences, etc. So I think that's why the police took it a bit serious than the normal. But I had to go to court for 3 years.
Wow.
The court case ended last year, May.
Wow.
So they basically dragged it out until he was 18 to give him his official charges.
And was he charged?
Yes, he was charged.
And what was he charged with exactly?
Basically, I'm not sure what all of the charges were, but I know the main one was child pornography and distribution because he had sent it into a group with his friends and other persons.
Okay, and what were the consequences of his actions?
He should not be on social media for the next 5 years, and he was locked up for about a month.
Okay.
For about a month or so. Basically, that was it.
So, okay, enough about him. What were your consequences? What did you go through during that period? After that period, you told me that this just ended the other day. It was 3 years of a court case. So what has that been like for you?
It was hard. It was hard. I had given up hope on everything because it seemed like every time I tried, there was always somebody there to say no, like go back down to where you were. So every time I climbed 5 feet forward or 5 steps forward, somebody was there to push me back 10. It was the same thing with my mom. She had to stop going to work because of it, because her co-workers were saying a lot of stuff, and it was really hard. It was hard, but then I came to Queens.
Okay, and that was a totally different environment for you. So we're gonna stop right here for a second. So you've gone through something quite traumatic, and now you're a member of the Queen's School family at grade 9, right?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be right back. Stay tuned to Positive. We'll be right back. COVID-19 has been the cause of a lot of anxiety. So we're welcoming Mrs. O'Connor Turner back to the Positive stage so she can help us with how to deal and manage our mental health during this pandemic. Good afternoon, Mrs. O'Connor Turner. Welcome once again to the Positive chair.
For this week, I have about 2 to 3 points as it relates to maintaining a positive mood while just getting through this pandemic. And the first one is to maintain a positive mood. And it says that once you maintain a positive mood, you'll be much healthier. You'll maintain a good immune system, and that is very important. So as a family too, also engage your family in activities, games, and things that they will like. Also playing music, soft music, not too loud, like a jukebox or party. But it is very important that you get all family members to be together, getting everybody in tune with what is happening. Speak about things that you have discussed, plans for the future, and just always remember, this too shall pass. So at the end of this, just get out of it, maintaining a positive mood. It builds the immune system, because once you get worked up and stressed about whatever is happening, it weakens your immune system, and then you're susceptible to the virus. So just keep positive, stay positive all the time, and stay safe.
I heard everything that you had to say, and I'm in agreement. But with everything that is going on, the number of cases going up, the number of deaths going up, more persons are now having people around them, family members, close friends who actually are positive
Yes.
and who have actually been hospitalized. What do you say to a person like that? How do they keep their mood positive?
All right, so there's nothing we really can do with persons who have the COVID. I've had a friend with COVID, and they were at home. And what I did, I shared with them the remedies that I have heard about. And throughout the time, they had family members. They would, in the room, they would have them isolated in a room, give them movies to watch, encourage them, pray with them every now and again, and give them those remedies. And they got better eventually. But there is actually nothing we can do. We just can just pray with persons, encourage them. And so for them to feel at least at ease and to feel a little comfortable, because we all are together, we just have to get through it together.
So basically what you're saying, when you're in a positive mood, it doesn't have to be happy-go-lucky, woohoo!
No.
It doesn't have to be that. It's really maintaining a sense of calm, a sense of peace, and understanding that things do happen,
Yeah.
and there are things that we cannot change. However, we can change our reaction to these things.
Certainly.
Right? And as you said, prayer is one.
Yes.
Always God. Without God, there is
Yes.
nothing. Right? Talking to the person, giving them advice. I like the one when you say talk about future endeavors.
Yes.
I really didn't think of that before, but that's something to think about. Plan something
Yes.
to come. Because as you said, this too shall pass. Wonderful. Anything else for us?
Just stay safe and keep positive.
Thank you. Wonderful. Well, welcome back. We're here with Fabiana Ellison, a past student of the Queen's School with a story of her own. She wasn't an original member of the Queen's School. However, because of mishaps in her young life, she got transitioned here to the Queen's School. So Fabiana, how was it while you were here? And did you come here during the 9th grade, or were you now going to be in the 10th grade?
No, when I started, I stopped going to school in about the end of September to October, and I started Queens in January.
Okay.
Because the first semester was about to end, so they had told me that I should try January. So I came here in January and I started in January in grade 9. And it was hard at first. It was really hard getting used to a new environment, getting introduced to new persons, because I knew nobody here, nobody at all, nobody. I was still trying to find myself, and I was battling with stuff mentally because of what was being said about me, what was being discussed. So it was hard at first. I was on a bit of a rough patch when I just started Queens in grade 9. I thought it was the end of everything for me. And because of that, I just felt like I needed to give trouble. I just never feel like I should do anything. But my teacher at the time, she said to me, she said, Fabiana, how is it that you give so much trouble, but you still get good grades? She said, you have the potential to do well. You need to work on it. And at that time, grade 9 was about to end when I was going into grade 10. And that, I said to myself, and I was talking to my mother, and I said to her, Mommy, I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to make you proud, and I'm going to do things different in grade 10. And you're going to be happy. And she's like, let's see, Fabiana, because she was so upset with me because she wanted me to change. And I went into grade 10 and I was even foreign captain. I was shocked because, but I was,
History.
exactly. But I went into grade 10, and from then and there it was good. It was amazing. I was getting good grades. I was doing stuff. I did not get in any trouble after that. Then to 11th grade, and it was the same thing, no trouble. I tried my best to stay out of trouble. I never did anything wrong. If something was said to me and I never like it, I would walk away, or I just do something to not say anything bad to get in trouble.
You keep on saying you didn't get in trouble, you weren't making trouble. What exactly is trouble for you?
In third form, I was schooling school with friends.
Schooling school, like leaving the school compound?
No, like not coming at all.
So your mother sent you to school.
Yes.
You're taking public transportation, I gather.
Yes.
And instead of coming to Central Avenue, you went somewhere else.
Yes, I did. And she got me a bus driver. Cause she was so adamant that Fabiana, you're going to get this right. So she got me a bus driver. I never like it at all.
So you did schooling school with friends. Friends from Queens or
yes,
other friends?
they were going to.
They were not going to Queens. So you came to Queens and butt heads with other butt heads.
Yes.
Wonderful. So you're definitely on a path of destruction.
I was.
Okay. What else? What other type of mishaps took place?
I did not have any more mishaps.
Okay.
I did not get in any trouble. I got new friends. Friends in the honor classes, and those friends are still my friends now, and they were basically guiding me. They made sure I was going to classes, like they would have followed me to class and made sure I was in there, like, Miss, make sure she sit down. They were there, and when school ended, come sit down beside me, wait till your bus driver. And so they were guiding me to make sure that I was okay.
That's great. So you found friendship that could help you with some of your internal conflicts, because one of the reasons why you gave trouble is because of these internal conflicts from the position you were in before.
Yes.
What would you like to say to any young lady who has possibly put herself in that type of position where she's not supposed to be in at that age?
For all the young ladies out there, I'm saying this here. Don't ever allow peer pressure to let you do anything that you don't want to do. Don't allow any boy, any friends, anybody that you think you need to follow to allow you to do anything that you don't want to do. Focus on your education. It will get you far. Most persons are going to be like me that could multitask and do what I could do and still get good grades. Some persons will get distracted on the way. Don't allow anyone to let you lose your way. And trust me, I feel bad for what I did, because it made me so anxious. Whenever I go anywhere, I was nervous. I was afraid that persons were going to say something bad about me. Just listen. Please listen to your parents. Listen to your teachers. If you need guidance, speak to your guidance counselors. Find an adult that you can count on, because it is not easy. It is not easy to go through something like that at a young age. You will not find the friends that I found, and you will not have the teachers that I had here to be a stronghold behind you.
Fabiana, you talk about teachers, especially that teacher in third form who said to you, you have the potential to be great, so go out there and be great. When you came here to Queens, was it just that one teacher, or did you find teachers here that were helpful in your plight? You can go ahead and name them. This is a Queens show.
I found teachers. The first teacher was Mrs. Allen Thomas. Mrs. Allen Thomas is the best. Literally, I could speak to her about anything. I could come to her, I could say to her, Miss, you know, somebody want me to do something with them. I don't think it is right. What do you think I should do? And she said to me, say, Fabiana, don't deter from the path that you're on. You're smart and you're brilliant and you're beautiful. I had Miss Edwards, she's no longer here, but she was my third form teacher. She was an amazing teacher.
She is an amazing teacher.
She still is. Then I had Miss White. Miss White, listen. Miss White was always the life of the party. She would sing and she would say, Fabiana, you look pretty this morning. You feeling good? I'd say, yes, miss. And she said, I can see that. She was always there for me. Then I had Miss Hay, my fifth form coordinator. Miss Hay would put me everything. Miss Hay would say, Fabiana, you can dance, go and dance. Fabiana, you can talk, go and talk. She said, Fabiana, you deserve this. And then I had Miss Palmer. She was my fourth form coordinator. Miss Palmer, she would always come and check up on me. She would always make sure that I'm okay. Mr. Russell would always be there for me. Anything I need, I could talk to Mr. Russell. And then I met the teacher that I will always love, and that is Believe. Yes, Dean Powell. She was amazing. She still is. Most persons might think that, oh, she's strict, etc. No. Once you're doing what you're supposed to do, she won't have a problem with you as long as you follow the guidelines. As long as you follow the guidelines. Thank you to the Queen's School.
Wonderful. So you had great friends here. Do you still have some of those very friends?
Those are my only friends I have now.
Beautiful. You met great teachers who mentored you along the way, right? You were here at this wonderful institution, and let me be honest, you were an asset to this institution also, because as I said, when I first knew about Fabiana, it was always on a stage. Whether you were dancing with a group or you were doing some form of performing arts, and you know we're all about the creativity and the talents of the students and the teachers here at the Queen's School. Your story is a powerful story, very powerful. Powerful in more than one way, right? I just want the young ladies and young men, if any are watching, sex has always been here. It's going absolutely nowhere. There is no reason to rush into it. And as Fabiana said, rushing in and doing things that you're not necessarily supposed to do at this age, not even not necessarily, you're not supposed to be engaged in at this age at all, can lead you down a negative path. Luckily for her, she had a supportive family, and then she had a supportive school family, and now she's doing very well for herself. A first-year student at the Caribbean Maritime University, studying forensic, what is it again?
Cybersecurity.
Cybersecurity and forensic,
and I'm also the first year representative there as well.
So y'all have leadership position.
Yes, sir.
Kudos to you, girl, kudos to you, because that's what queening is all about. So sometimes our crowns may tilt, but they never fall to the floor.
Never will.
Never. And so she is a true replica of what it is to be a queen, coming from the dust and still keeping her head high, her shoulders back, and her crown safely on her head. We want to wish Fabiana a wonderful journey for university. There are greater things to come beyond a video. That's the least. And you have been in other videos since that, showing how great you are with your dancing skills and your speech skills and your drama skills. It was wonderful having you here on Positive, Fabiana. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss.
So we have heard Fabiana's story, and a story it was. Let us take this time to reflect on things that we have done and things that we are about to do and how we are going to do them. At this time, I'm going to ask you to listen to the inspirational words of our songbird, Miss Grant, as she comes with us spiritually with words of wisdom. Miss Grant, welcome to Positive Stage.
Set me on fire. inside of me. All I want is for you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. All I want is for you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. All I want is for you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. All I want is for you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. Rise from the inside, from the inside of me. Set me on fire from the inside, from the inside of me. Come feel my life from the inside, from the inside of me. All I want is for you. Oh Lord, 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 Lord. All I really want you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. All I want is for you to be glorified, you to be lifted high. All I really want, Lord, is for you just to be glorified.
Thanks for joining us here on Positive. Remember to check us out on our YouTube channel at The Queen School JA. See you next time on Positive.